Boy, he has been the one guy that Buck Showalter goes to to get length out of all the starters, and he has just been phenomenal and on a great run right now, looking for his 14th win.
And Suzuki flies one out to right, chasing Naquin back a few strides, and he runs it down for the second out. Nice retreat by Naquin. Suzuki retired.
2 out, nobody on. And big Franmil Reyes, the designated hitter, will be next. 2-2 pitch is in there. Strike 3 called. No delay by Honora there. A fastball that was up. In fact, Reyes thought it was too far up, but not according to Brian Honora. First strikeout for Bassett. The Cubs go in order.
So go up against Javier Assad.
25-year-old right-hander goes fastball at 93, cutter, curve, slider, change.
Francisco Lindor 5 for 13 in the series in Miami. And gets a breaking ball, hits it right past the pitcher and off the glove of the diving Morel and into center field. Lindor takes a hard turn. He'll hold it first.
The Mets have a threat. They've got the bases loaded, 2 out on the last of the first.
1-2 from Assad to Canna. And he takes strike 3 call. Fastball right down the middle. And Assad had him looking. Mets leave 3 in the first. No score.
2 outs and the base is empty. It'll be Rafael Ortega. Bassett has gotten the first 5 that he's faced. That's drilled right field. This one back. This one's got a chance and it's gone.
Rafael Ortega breaks the ice in this game. Drills one over the right field wall to give the Cubs a 1-0 lead.
It just did not break. It stayed out over the inner half. And Ortega's a middle in hitter, likes the ball down. That's actually a slider. And it just didn't do much.
Bassett had not allowed a home run in his last 8 starts.
2 balls and a strike on McKinstry. 1 out with Rivas at first.
That one drilled. That's well hit right field. That one way back there. Forget it. Out of here. Zach McKinstry will touch them all.
And the Cubs have a 3-0 lead. Well, Bassett had not allowed a home run in 54 innings, and now he's allowed home runs in back-to-back innings.
So Ian Happ leads off the 4th with a walk, and it'll bring up the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Throw to first, and the throw gets by the first baseman, Alonso. It rolls all the way to the sidewall and advancing to second base.
I think it's going to be on Pete. Yep, he just missed it.
Certainly a catchable ball.
Yep, E3 all the way.
The 0-1. Ground ball softly hit right side. Alonso with a diving stop from his knees, throws to first.
Pete makes up for the error with a nice play sprawling to his right to get the out on Wisdom. Happ moves to third, 1 out.
So man at third, that's Ian Happ, and here is Ortega. Breaking ball lined into left field, base hit.
Ian Happ scores. Rafael Ortega is driven in his 2nd run of the night. And the Cubs are all over Chris Bassett. It is a 4-0 Cubs lead.
Advancing to second base is Ortega. That'll bring up Alfonso Rivas.
And Rivas bloops one off the fist, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. And that's going to chase Ortega home with the 2nd run of the inning. It's Mark Canna who struck out his first time. 3-2 to Canna with 1 out. And Mark pulls one down to third. Wisdom has it go off his backhand, and Canna is safe.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Escobar lines one to right center. That's another hit for Escobar. Canna goes to second. A 10-game hitting streak for Eduardo Escobar. It's 1 shy of his career high. And he continues to be a huge factor at the bottom of the Mets order.
2-2 coming to Naquin. And he goes after a high cutter and misses. And Assad has his 4th strikeout, and there are 2 out of the inning. It's left to McCann with 2 out and 2 on. And McCann pulls one through the hole, a base hit. Canna around third. He heads for the plate with the first Met run of the night. James McCann with a 2-out RBI single. He stays hot. And the Mets are on the board. It's now 5-1 Chicago. Gore, McNeil, and Alonso up in the home 5th, facing rookie right-hander Javier Assad, who's looked really good over the first 4 innings. He pops one up, shallow left. Out goes the shortstop Morel. 1 out. Javier Assad, 25 years old, wasn't on anybody's prospect list, but with injuries to the Cubs starting pitchers, he's gotten an opportunity, and he's running with it. Jeff McNeil cracks one out to center field, and Ortega drifts back and has room to make the catch 2 out.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, chopped to third. Wisdom in, gets a shoulder high hop. Throws to first in time, and that retires the side. Mets go quickly and quietly in the 5th against Assad.
Eduardo Escobar extended his hitting streak to 10 games with a base hit to center his last time up.
Here's the 1-0 to Escobar. Swinging a high fly ball, straight away center. Back goes Ortega, still going. Onto the track at the wall. He jumps, he can't get it. Hits the fence, bounds back into the outfield grass. Escobar digging for third. There will not be a relay throw as Escobar is in with a head-first slide and a 3-base hit. His 4th triple of the year. Man, they just can't get him out now.
Naquin will try and get him home with 2 out.
1-2 to Naquin, the pitch. Check swing, the ball in the dirt. Did he swing? He did on appeal to third. Ryan Wills says strike 3. Higgins tags Naquin to complete the strikeout. And the Mets waste the 2-out triple by Escobar.
1-2 coming. And McNeil rolls over one down to first. Handled by Rivas. The backhand flip, not in time.
How did that happen?
McNeil going in head first to avoid the collision and got there before Leiter.
He beat it.
He got the hand there before the foot.
It should not happen. If Jeff gets down that line, boy.
So that's an infield hit for McNeil. Pete Alonso with the man on. And Pete pulls one through the hole, a base hit. McNeil pulls in at second. So the Mets with back-to-back base hits to start the 8th. Bases loaded, nobody out, and the Mets are poised. Down 5-1 in the 8th. Mark Canha coming up. We're going to get the pinch runner. And it's going to be Givens. How about that? Givens, who is the pitcher in the game right now, takes over for the DH. 1-2 to Canha. And he struck him out with a slider. Awkward swing by Canha, who had fouled off the sinker on the previous pitch. And Rodriguez gets the first out of the inning.
As the left-hander Hughes will face Escobar to the belt. The 0-2. Swinging a high pop-up, shallow left center. Don't know that this will score a run. Ortega, the center fielder, up with it, makes the catch. And McNeil will hold on at third as the throw in is cut off at the mound. So 2 men away. First Canha, then Escobar, unable to get even 1 run home with the bases loaded. And as they were loaded with nobody out, now there are 2 out. And in the lefty-righty switch, it will be Darren Ruff rather than the rookie Vientos.
1-2 coming. And the breaking ball hit out to right. Suzuki coming on. He'll get there to make the catch. And that retires the side. The Mets have the bases loaded and nobody out, and they do not score.
Well, the offensive inconsistencies of this team have been the reason that they've lost several of these games against the so-called weak underbelly. 0-1 now the pitch. Lindor hits it in the air pretty deep right center. Hermosillo on the run at the track, at the wall. He leaps and he cannot get it. It's a home run. Francisco Lindor rounding the bases with his 23rd home run of the year. His 92nd run batted in ties his career high.
Boy, Lindor just crushed this ball.
1-2 coming. On the ground right at the second baseman. And McKinstry makes the play, and the Cubs have taken the opening game of the series. So the Mets, after 2 overwhelming wins in Miami over the weekend, stumbled tonight against a rookie pitcher, Javier Assad, who threw 6 terrific innings. Home runs from Rafael Ortega and Zach McKinstry. And the Cubs beat the Mets 5-2 in the opener of this series.
Pat and Chase is presented by Roman, the official men's digital health clinic of Major League Baseball.